What is going on? Ben here. So I have a fun video today. We have my 13 favorite baseball cards in my collection. I know 13, weird number. I was going to do a top 10 with some honorable mentions, but I just couldn't leave a couple out. One card I will not show that I just want to mention is a Reggie Jackson rookie PSA 2. It was from my dad, and it's in a display case, so like mount that I don't want to take it apart to show, but that is definitely would be on the list. But here we go, guys. This is going to be my 13 my favorite cards in my collection. Not necessarily the most valuable. There are some valuable ones in here, but they all have they're all meaningful cards. So here we go. First up, we have a Josh Gibson PSA 9. This is a great card. Gold. These are hard to get 9s in. I have an SGC 9, PSA 9. Really like this one because you don't see him in this batting stance very much. So yeah, this was a cool one, and I'm happy to have this one in my collection. Next up, one from my dad. Not a high grade, but it is a Roberto Clemente PSA 4 MC. I got tons of these from him, and this is one of my favorite designs of all time. Black border, so hard to grade. You're going to see one more of these cards in the top 13 as well, but this is one of my favorite cards of Roberto Clemente. I know it's a later career card, but still just a great card. Next one here, Tony Gwynn. Really cool. I made actually a trade for this. I got a Kevin Durant gold select card out of a blaster and traded that in like 20 bucks for this on card Tony Gwynn auto. It is a certified pack pulled auto. Graded a 9. Did not get the 10 auto, so I guess they deemed it wasn't the 10 auto, but graded this was SGC, and yeah, I was super excited to have this one. Just a Tony Gwynn auto in my collection. Another one I made a great deal on. This is while he was injured. He is my current favorite player in the majors, so as a Mets fan, this was an awesome card to have and one I'm going to keep for a long time. Francisco Alvarez, Gem Mint 9.5, Beckett 10 out of 499, and yeah, this one's not leaving my collection, so really happy about that one. This one graded myself, and it's such a beautiful card. It's got a New York City skyline in the background. This is a really cool set just in general, but this is a PSA 10 Mike Piazza skyline card. I tried not to make this all Mike Piazza because I definitely could, but there are some Piazzas in here. But yeah, this is just a great card. I remember not thinking this is a 10 when I graded it. I could see a little chipping, but it did get the 10. So yeah, not too upset about that. Here we go. We have an Albert Pujols auto. This one I pulled myself. It is a 7. This is a pack pulled. I graded it, so just had a lot of chipping right out of the box, but I did pull this myself out of a Diamond Kings box. I think I did a recap on the channel like years ago of this box, but it's out of 200. Yeah, corner 6.5, but it got the 10 auto. Just really cool to pull like a card like that yourself, and yeah, it's gonna stay in the collection. Next one, you guys have seen this one before. Black Refractor, Mike Piazza, PSA 10. These are such hard cards to grade, as you guys probably saw in my last return video. I really struggled with the 2 cards I submitted, but I'm working on this complete set, and yeah, to have a 10 and my favorite player, it doesn't get much better than that. So next up here, this is going to be a card you're like, what the heck? Sean Coyle. Gem, it's a mint 9, red refractor, that's out of 5. He was my main PC going back in 2010, 2011 when I was prospecting. He was my main guy. I had the Superfractor, I had everything. Don't have the Superfractor anymore, would love to get it again, but at the time I actually sold it for $1,000, so definitely a good call then. He was a local guy to me, so I started prospecting him, and he was like one of the main first PCs I really had getting into collecting. So this will always be a special card to me. It's never going to be worth selling, and I graded this one myself years and years ago, so yeah, this one's staying in the collection. But Sean Coyle, 5 of 5. Next up, we have a Superfractor, my first ever Superfractor pull. This was at a 2008 Bowman Chrome box that I got, I think, from Blowout. Maybe like 2016, I don't know. But at the time, the box was like 25 bucks. Pulled a Superfractor out of it, and it was Brian Giles. Graded it, it was a 9. I thought I actually had a chance at a 10, but It's a pack pull superfractor. I pulled one other since. I did sell that one, but yeah, just a pull. This is my first ever superfractor pull, and yeah, not going to leave my collection. Not a bad player either, and Brian Giles definitely has some off the field issues, but not a bad one to pull. So next up, this is another card that I said I was going to bring back another one, and this is a 71 Topps. This is a PSA 7. Love this one. Tom Seaver, Mets all time, one of the greatest of all time in the Mets uniform, and this is a PSA 7, which in this, 71 Topps is impossible. And this is a very, very tough card to grade. One for my dad as well, and this was one of the highest graded cards of his that I had. So definitely gonna keep this one in the PC. All right, got the last 3 here. This one, you guys have seen this one before. This is a EX Century Mike Piazza. Yeah, I found this at a hobby shop, and he only wanted $40 for it, so I was really excited, bought it. It looked really good, so I graded it, and it got a 9. Yeah, this card's not going anywhere either. It's at a 118, but these cards are just, I love these cards. So 1999 Skybox EX Century mint 9. And then second to last, we have the Barry Bonds auto. I got this a few years ago, and it's the only Barry Bonds auto I currently have. Would love to get another one, but they're so expensive. So this one's an 8. I got a 7.5 for corners. Doesn't have an auto grade, but it is an 8. And it just, yeah, really nice card. Game used jersey. I wish I would like a Barry Bonds vertical autograph, just more aesthetically pleasing to me. But still a really cool card, and lands on number 2 on the list. And my favorite card, it continues to be my favorite card. It's one I got probably overpaid for, but I had to have it. It's this card, not graded, and it is a Johnny Bench Mike Piazza dual auto. Only thing that would have made this card better is if he was in a Mets uniform, but it's a dual on card auto, which I know they do have autographs together, but just to have these on cards, really clean autos too. Yeah, it doesn't get much better than that. 2005, it's at a 15. You don't come across this very much. So the only reason I haven't graded it, I don't know if you guys can see, there's a little chipping up there, and frankly, I don't really want to send this away. So hope you guys enjoy this. Hope you guys enjoy just looking at some cool cards with me. Some of my favorites in my collection for baseball, and if you guys like this, let me know. I'll do a basketball or football one as well. So like, subscribe. I'll see you guys on the next one.